Sally, I just had a message pop up on mine that says meeting is now streaming live on YouTube. So
Yes, me
Okay.
too.
I feel like
Okay.
we're
All
good.
right. That's a good sign. Okay. Okay. So I think we are ready to rock. Let me start the recording and let me share. Are you able to see? Are y'all seeing my slides right now? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Good. Good morning. My name is Mary Grace Harrington, and I have the honor of serving as President and CEO of Girl Scouts Diamonds of Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. Welcome to the 2025 annual meeting. Please join me in reciting the Girl Scout Promise and Law to remind us of our responsibility and service to the community and the world we live in. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. I will do my best to be honest and fair, friendly and helpful, considerate and caring, courageous and strong, and responsible for what I say and do, and to respect myself and others, respect authority, use resources wisely, make the world a better place, and be a sister to every Girl Scout. Our board chair will preside over today's meeting. Please welcome Chair of the Board of Directors, Kimberly Snipes, who will lead the 2025 annual meeting.
Good morning, Girl Scouts. I'm so glad to be with all of you today, and I appreciate your participation and engagement in this annual meeting. And as chair of the Board of Directors of Girl Scout Diamonds of Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas, it is my pleasure to officially call the 2025 annual meeting to order.
At this time, I would like to review the agenda with the voting delegation. Welcome, explanation of voting delegates, announcement of quorum, voting approval of 2025 agenda, audit report, financial report, annual meeting report, presentation of slate, voting on slate, recognition and thank you, President and CEO remarks, closing remarks, adjournment. Madam Chair, the agenda has been reviewed with the voting delegation.
The Girl Scouts Diamonds Council has a voting delegation that represents all the governance areas in our jurisdiction. The voting delegates are comprised of board members, board development committee members, national delegates, and the council advisory team, and as you also know, is known as CAT. This collective group of people is the voice of our council. This group is called the voting delegation, and they will vote on the slate of board members. And I want to thank all of the voting delegation for their time and dedication to Girl Scout Diamonds and for joining us this morning. Now we will move on to the business portion of our annual meeting. Tracy Long, which is board secretary representing the Midwest region, will now deliver the report of the quorum.
Good morning. It's my pleasure to be here with you as we move into the business portion of the meeting. Madam Chair, there are 78 voting members as defined by the bylaws. 25% of voting members are needed to constitute a quorum. Madam Chair, I'm happy to announce we have 31 voting members present, which is 40% of the voting members, and I certify that we do in fact have a quorum today.
The 2024 annual meeting minutes were reviewed and approved by the Minutes Committee at the 2024 annual meeting, and our current bylaws do not require a Minutes Committee. given the participation of our board secretary. So a video recording and a transcript to support the presentations and action items during this meeting. So we will now move into our financial report. So the audit committee chair for the board of directors, Cheryl Dean, representing the Northeast region, will now deliver the 2024 audit report provided by Adra Windsor, our CFO.
Thank you, Kim. I'm Cheryl Dean, and I am pleased to serve as the audit chair this year and give this report today. The council retained the same auditors that we have used in past years, Landmark PLC, and they conducted the audit of our financial statements for the fiscal year ending September 30th, 2024. This audit was completed in January of 2025. Landmark issued an unmodified opinion. That's the best opinion that anyone can receive. And that confirms that the council's financial statements present a fair and accurate picture of our financial position and results of operation. This means that our financial statements accurately reflect the council's financial position and are in full compliance with generally accepted accounting principles. Also, it's important to note that no management letter was issued. That indicates that the auditors found our internal controls to be sound with no significant deficiencies requiring formal recommendations. That is a huge accomplishment. And I want to take the time right now to thank Adra and her team for the work that they do on making sure our financials are accurate and fairly presented. At the end of fiscal year 2024, the council maintained a strong balance sheet with approximately 37% of our assets in cash and investments and 56% of our assets in property and equipment. We held $1.2 million in restricted net assets, and the largest part of that restriction was related to the Burnham Woods renovation, which we are happy to say that we began construction in 2025 on that. The council has no long-term debt and liabilities remain minimal. Revenue streams for the year included contributions, product programs, merchandise, camp, program fees, and returns on investments. Contributions for the year totaled $757,000, and net investment return was approximately $328,000. Our product program revenue remained strong, a slight decrease in the number of girls selling. The cookie program continues to be our largest revenue source, representing 65% of total income, with contributions being second largest at 15%. For the fiscal year, the council experienced an overall decrease in net assets of approximately $650,000. We did budget for that. And we are making progress toward achieving a break-even budget by utilizing our 5-year forecasting model to guide financial planning. Our strategies still remain focused on girl membership growth and retention, programming, and property development. Now, that was a lot of information. If you are interested in more detail on that, please note that the council's fiscal year 2024 audited financial statements and the corresponding Form 990 that is filed with the IRS can both be found on our website in the Discover section /Finance and Governance. Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl. The treasurer of the board, Robert Clayton, representing the Central Region, will now deliver the 2024-2025 financial report.
Good morning. For the fiscal year 2025, the board approved an investment budget of approximately $858,000. This budget enabled the council to remain focused on key strategic priorities: membership growth and retention, programming enhancements, fundraising development, and property improvements. We are pleased to report the financial performance is tracking as anticipated, and we anticipate to end the fiscal year within our approved investment budget. The council continues to work diligently towards its budgeted revenue goals across key areas, including contributions, product programs, reservation revenue, and investment returns. While most areas are performing steadily, revenue from product programs has trended lower than expected. The council has also realized savings and expenses throughout the year, hoping to offset the shortfall. In response, we are actively reviewing and refining our strategies to strengthen performance in areas moving forward. The council maintains a balanced financial position supported by a diverse portfolio of assets. During the year, the council utilized its line of credit to support cash flow during the Troop Cookie Draft Program. This was repaid promptly, enabling us to preserve our investment reserves. To support the upcoming construction and renovation of Burnham Woods, the council secured a second line of credit dedicated to this project with repayment planned for the fiscal year 2026. As we look forward for the fiscal year 2026, the board of directors and staff are actively developing a budget that supports our strategic vision. This includes the focus on increasing fundraising goals, expanding membership, enhancing customer service, and strengthening our market presence. Investments in these areas will position the council to advance its mission and deepen our services to girls, volunteers, families, and communities, and foster long-term financial and operational stability. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. So it's been a pivotal year for Girl Scouts Diamonds. We expressed our deep gratitude to Dawn Pacifica for her years of dedicated service, and we welcomed our new president and CEO, Mary Grace Harrington. We are building a strong foundation, and I'm pleased to share with you several key milestones from this year. We're developing a 3-year strategic plan for the fiscal year 26 through 28, which aligns us with GSUSA's Vision 2030. We strengthened our development practice to increase contributed revenue for operations, capital, and endowment priorities. We celebrated being one of only 12 councils nationwide experiencing growth in girl membership, volunteer membership, lifetime membership, and just overall membership retention. We've broke ground and began construction on the renovation of the Kelly Cabin and the office, along with a new wood shop that will fully activate our STEAM programming at Burnham Woods. We've identified nearly 80,000 alumni records that will support our deeper engagement and future fundraising. We have renewed our focus and assessment of wilderness properties to align with our outdoor programming to maximize service to our members statewide, our full footprint. We've reviewed and we've strengthened key policies to build the infrastructure and the accountability that is needed to enhance donor confidence, advance strategic philanthropy, and support for our long-term financial sustainability. And we've launched a listening tour with service units to connect, engage, and better understand how we can improve communication, tools, and resources to serve the girls and the volunteers. These accomplishments and so many more are the result of a dedicated staff, a strong leadership team who live out the Girl Scout mission, vision, and values every day. The board is deeply grateful for their energy, their creativity, and their unwavering commitment to serving our girls and volunteers across our 79 county footprint. So at this time, Angela Shirey, a member of the board of directors and the board development committee chair, she will be representing this central region, will present the slate for the board of directors.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to extend my sincerest thanks to members of the Board Development Committee for their dedication and thoughtful leadership in identifying and presenting qualified, exceptional candidates for all positions on this year's slate. I would also like to express my sincere gratitude to all current board members for their dedicated service throughout the 2025 fiscal year. And you'll see these excellent people on the slide here. It is now my honor to present the proposed slate for the fiscal year 26 Girl Scouts Diamond Board of Directors. The Board Development Committee has nominated and slated the following candidates to be elected to the Diamond Board of Directors for the 2026 through 2028 term. Karen Boston, representing the Northwest region, Tina Wyndham, representing the Northwest region, and Angela Tilley, who will represent the Midwest region.
The responsibilities of our board of directors include governance, finance, and long-range sustainability of the council. Board members are charged with preserving Girl Scout principles and values, fulfilling the Girl Scout mission, ensuring the work of the council is funded, and preserving the integrity and the identity of the Girl Scout movement. The responsibilities of the Board Development Committee members are equally important as they provide support, training, recruitment, and succession planning for the council. Both groups integrate their work to provide the best policy and governance leadership for the council possible. The commitment and the dedication of our board and our Board Development Committee members is remarkable. The fiscal year 2026 slate is committed to doing their best to represent the membership of the council and keep the interest of the girls foremost in their words and actions. The motion to approve the fiscal year 2026 slate comes from the committee and does not need a second. Do I hear any discussion?
At this time, I will allow 30 seconds for delegates to indicate in the chat a desire to speak from the floor.
Madam Chair, there is no further discussion by the voting delegates.
With no further discussion, let's move forward to the vote on the fiscal year 2026 slate. Delegates, a poll will appear on your screen momentarily. Please choose the appropriate poll response on your screen and click Submit to lock in your vote. All those in favor, please signify by choosing aye. All opposed, indicate nay. I will give you 1 minute for voting to be completed. Voting may commence at this time.
Thank you, delegates. Voting is now closed. Madam Chair, voting is complete. The ayes are the majority.
All right, thank you. Motion has passed. So congratulations to our new board members. You will receive your Girl Scout membership pin soon. We hope you will wear it proudly as a member of the largest girl organization in the world. Now, to move on to board development. There are 3 board development committee members whose terms have ended, and we want to thank Cindy Shepard, Angela Shirey, and Lori Wood for all you all have done and continue to do in service to Girl Scouts. So thank you again. At this time, it is my distinct honor to introduce to you Girl Scouts Diamond's President and CEO, Mary Grace Harrington.
Thank you, Kim. Hi, Girl Scouts. It's exciting to join you for my first annual meeting. Just 6 months into my role as president and CEO, I am truly overwhelmed by the passion, energy, and enthusiasm for the Girl Scout movement across Arkansas and portions of Oklahoma and Texas. It has been deeply gratifying to meet, engage, talk, and yes, play with so many of you. From generous donors supporting us at Camp 479 fundraising event, to our CAT team members offering your ideas and insightful feedback, from volunteers and service unit leaders during my listening tour visits, and to Girl Scouts and counselors during an unforgettable week at Camp Noark. This chapter of our council is marked by the incredible efforts of a talented leadership team and staff dedicated to both our future and our present. Their institutional knowledge and deep expertise form a unified team that is laser focused on achieving our goals and delivering the Girl Scout leadership experience, not just at camp, not just at events, but every day. I've also had the privilege of working alongside our board of directors and committee members on key strategic initiatives designed to strengthen our mission and lead us toward a more fiscally sound future so we can better serve our membership together. Their commitment to our mission, along with their ongoing support, fiduciary oversight, and wise counsel, make us all make this progress possible. Echoing the words of Bonnie Barzakowski, CEO of Girl Scouts of the USA, we believe in the promise of a world in which girls are confident, understand their worth, and have the skills to thrive. And we are wholly committed to making that vision a reality. It is truly thrilling to stand with you and work toward delivering this promise. And one more thing. It is my pleasure to congratulate Ava Pelzakarski, Kaylee Greer, Mary Elkins, Kelly Keaton, Morel Rahman, Megan Murphy, Kristen Murphy, and Amber Breedlove, our delegates to represent Girl Scouts Diamonds at the GSUSA National Conference in July 2026. This is an incredible opportunity, an incredible responsibility to represent the voices of our council's membership, engage in learning about proposals, and serve as a voting member on the National Council. They will play a critical role in shaping the future of Girl Scouts by participating in decision-making and influencing conversations at the national level. Congratulations. And now, many of you may know that Kimberly Snipes is terming out as a 3-term board member serving from fiscal year 2017 through 2025, and most recently as our board chair. Kim, today we honor you and your remarkable legacy with a gift that reflects the impact you've made and will continue to make for generations to come. We proudly present you with the ultimate legacy gift to your home camp at Burnham Woods, the planting of a tree in your honor. This tree that you see here, this lovely tree on this slide, represents so much of what you embody, Kim. Renewal, strength, deep roots, and the promise of longevity. Just as you have nurtured this organization with care and intention, this tree will grow at your home camp. Kim, we can't thank you enough for your leadership. You are leaving us in a good place and for a good start for our incoming board chair, Channing Barker. Please join me in a round of applause. You did it for Kimberly Snipes.
Okay, you made me cry. I'm very humbled and very touched. Um, it truly has been an honor and a pleasure to serve as your board chair. And I've worked alongside a very talented and dedicated board, an amazing, talented leadership team. And ladies, I'm going to tell you, everyone on this call, this Diamonds team, they give their all day in and day out, and then some. I don't know where they get their energy. I just know where they get their passion. And it's truly passion driven, heartfelt. They give their all. And they do that to help us navigate as volunteers to provide our girls with the opportunities and the experiences that will forever change these girls' lives, forever. And many of us have been impacted by that very same experience, that very same opportunity that some other giving volunteer and team member and staff member has provided. So just thank you all. Our mission will always be to be about building girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. And I have had an amazing journey serving on the board for 9 years, as Mary Grace said, 4 years of which I've served as board chair because I stepped in a little early before my term started. But I've been so blessed to serve in this role. And I want to personally thank several board members who tirelessly served not only on the CEO selection committee last year with me, but these board members also were serving on committees, and they were also on my executive team. And I'm going to recognize them now. And they are Catherine Garner, Cheryl Dean, Robert Clayton, Nancy Eberline, and we have a few retired board members that had termed off, and longtime volunteers, Sandy Reese and Donna Carter. Without this team, I don't know. We spent the entire year selecting who we thought would be the best to move us to that next stage. We all understood the critical importance of selecting the right candidate to lead and drive Girl Scout councils forward. And I'm just proud to say that our new CEO, Mary Grace Harrington, has demonstrated that her leadership will not only carry this mission forward, but she will take Girl Scout Diamonds of Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas to the next level. I've had the privilege to work alongside Mary Grace for the past 6 months. And while I'm sad to leave my position as board chair, I know Channing Barker, your incoming board chair, she'll work closely alongside Mary Grace. And she, along with the leadership team, they will, with the amazing leadership team, talented leadership team, and this amazing board, and you as incredible volunteers, and even more, our amazing girls, will continue to make a mark on this world. Our world needs Girl Scouts. So let's just all do our part in upholding the Girl Scout promise and the law, and to help in any way that we can to provide our girls with the resources that are needed to make the world a better place. So thank you again for allowing me to serve as your board chair. It has been a true honor. And with that, I am going to officially call the 2025 annual meeting of Girl Scout Diamonds of Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas adjourned. Have a great day, everyone, and thank you all again. God bless.
Thank you, Kim.